Why do I have to re-record this? Oh god, I hate you. I hate you so bad, YouTube. Anyway, I'm doing a video, very simple video, because the idea is fucking hilarious, about how I manage my personal finances. Exciting. This very, like, super advanced system for managing finances. It's called plastic drawers. They're pretty cool. What it is that I go and I take my unemployment card to the Chase Bank every week on Tuesday, because I claim my unemployment benefits on Sunday night. I take my Chase card down to the bank every week and I get my unemployment money. And I come home with my unemployment money and I sit down in front of these drawers. And how it works is I start at the top and I work my way down. And each drawer has a title on it that says what it's for. This drawer is for people food. I put $25 in here every week. See? $25 every week. I get to spend this every week on Wednesday, so I don't mind putting money in it. I've got a bunch of drawers. There's people food. There's cat food. There's chicken food. There's 3 people in our house and 7 cats and 13 chickens. We have an electricity bill. We have an internet bill. We have our cell phones. And myself and both of my roommates do this, since we each pay a third of all the bills. We sit down and we fill these drawers with the money every week. Whatever's left over goes in my personal spending account. It's a ricotta cheese container from last time I made lasagna. So whatever money I have left over pays for gasoline for the car, let's see, gasoline, cat litter, tea, video games, clothing, shoes, paper, pens, emery boards, hand cream, headphones, slippers. Anything else that we need to spend money on comes out of our personal savings accounts. I don't know if anybody else does this. I just thought a ricotta cheese container was cool. It's big enough that I can't lose it. As for savings, we have a jar. It's a honey jar. See? Honey. There's a picture of a bee on it. Bees are so cool. I've got a hive of bees in my backyard. The bricks are kind of starting to sink into the ground, so I really need to, like, work up some balls and go move the hive before it tips over and they get really pissed. Anyway, we've got this very loud coin jar for savings. This just got started at the beginning of the year, so there's not much yet. But it's all the change from all the transactions we make. We don't spend any change. It all goes in the jar. And that's all the can return nickels and stuff too, since this is New York and we get to take our cans back to the grocery store for change. Anyway, when I start working again in the spring, I'll have 3 more drawers. I'll have a drawer for moving. I'll have a drawer for the down payment on the house we're going to buy, or land, or loony bin visit if I can't afford to move this year. And then I'll have a third extra drawer for savings, like a real savings. I make a point to always save. Like, if it's a difference between saving money and eating, I'll usually save money. Because you really need that. Like, I wouldn't be in a problem I'm in now with fucking paying our cat and vet bills and shit if I'd been able to save more money. So, gung-ho on savings. Put your savings drawer on the top and make sure it's the top drawer that you fill, and then make something flexible like your text messaging plan or your food down on the bottom, so that if you run out of money before you get to the bottom, at least you've got your necessities covered. Your savings should also be always be your biggest necessity. Like, because your savings covers your ass if any of those other drawers go empty. So, savings. But yeah, I'll have one of those when I start working again. But yeah, I figured this is something that's worked for me actually for a couple of years now. So that I can afford to pay most of my bills, just not oil. And definitely when I'm actually working. But anyway, since this is a really cool idea, I figured I'd share it for for those of you who have trouble keeping your shit in line, like your early 20-somethings like me, or your late teens if you've already moved out. It's kind of a cool idea. It's very, tactile, so I don't know. If you're interested, give it a shot.